Well, how about the electric?
So when it comes to the electric, we have removed some additional louvers that are present on the current units, and the reason being, like, as we open the door here, like, we can notice why the changes have happened.
So looking in here, first thing, we got a lot of labels. What's going on there?
So these labels will be shipped with the coil, and when the contractor starts putting the coil inside the unit, there's few warning labels, there's like few additional labels in terms of like wiring that need to go on the exterior of the unit.
It looks like a lot of the same stuff we had seen on the previous units.
That is right.
This being the E7 here has a coil box with it, so we can't ship any of that until the coil comes in, right?
Yes.
Okay, I see some new sheet metal guards here. What are those about?
Yeah, so these sheet metal guards are protecting these refrigerant lines that are flowing inside the unit. So these tube guards will be shipped loose with the furnace, and when the coil gets installed in the field, these tube guards have to be placed, and the goal being, in events of any leak, the tube guards will be trying to like mitigate the leak to be inside the cabinet and not rush it outwards.
So shipped with the furnace, not the coil.
That is right.
Okay, great. Well, inside, obviously, we see the sensor there. Is that a different sensor from manufactured housing?
As a matter of fact, no. So it's the same sensor that gets used between the residential and the manufactured housing segment.
Great, so it makes it easy, one SKU for both.
Yeah.
And then the sensor's still installed on the coil as it shows up, right?
Yes, and when the unit gets shipped to the field, as the contractor is putting the coil inside the unit, the wiring needs to be routed through the pre-installed cutouts and just connected through the blower compartment to the control panel.
So much like Aaron said, the coil comes in with the sensor, you chase it down through the coil deck, past the blower housing into the controls, wire it in, and you're easy off.
Yes, it's the same setup.
And then I believe we have a new sheet metal piece on the side, right?
Yeah, so the sheet metal piece that you're holding there is actually going in this section here. That's because like we do have some additional slots that have been included for better circulation of air.
So a little change to the louver on the door, metal guards here for brazing, but beyond that, you chase your wire in, wire it in, a little bit of sheet metal additions, and you're good to go. Anything else we need to know about the indoors?
No, like you said, it's the same between the manufactured housing and the residential furnaces, whereas the tube guards, and those are the minute changes if we compare the gas furnaces with the electric.